Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, which is Explore Yourself, Banking, and General Knowledge, etc. Jai Hind, your daily boost. Tithi, Nakshatra, days of the year, and important birth and death anniversaries of 29th January 2026, Thursday. Bengali date, 15 মাঘ 1432। As per Benima Tafsil Ponjika, today's Tithi is Shukla Ekadashi and up to 1200 hours and after that Shukla Dadoshi. Today's Nakshatra is Rohini Nakshatra and up to 0602 hours and after that Mrigashira Nakshatra. Today is 29th day of the year. There are then 336 days left in 2026. Today is 5th Thursday of 2026. Today is Jaya Ekadashi. Jaya Ekadashi is an important Hindu observance dedicated to Lord Vishnu, celebrated on the 11th lunar day, Ekadashi of the bright fortnight Shukla Paksha in the month of Magh. It is believed that observing a fast on Jaya Ekadashi helps devotees overcome sins, remove obstacles, and attain spiritual victory. Hence the name Jaya, meaning victory. Devotees observe fasting, engage in prayers, chant Vishnu Sahasranama, and listen to the Ekadashi Vrat Katha, seeking blessings for liberation from negative karmas and progress on the path of righteousness. This Ekadashi is also said to free one from ghostly afflictions, Ritagani, and bring peace, prosperity, and divine grace into life. Today is beating retreat ceremony, conclusion of a Republic Day. The beating retreat ceremony marks the formal conclusion of India's Republic Day celebrations and is held every year on January 29th at Vijay Chowk, New Delhi. Rooted in a centuries-old military tradition, the ceremony symbolizes the end of ceremonial duties and the victory of troops of the Republic Day. It features stirring performances by massed bands of the Indian Army, Navy, and Air Force, playing patriotic and classical tunes, culminating in the lowering of flags and the iconic illuminations of Rashtrapati Bhavan. The event reflects discipline, tradition, and national pride, leaving spectators with a sense of solemn patriotism and unity. Today is National Puzzle Day. National Puzzle Day is celebrated annually on January 29 to highlight the fun and brain-boosting benefits of puzzles in everyday life. The day encourages people of all ages to engage in activities like crosswords, jigsaw puzzles, sudoku, riddles, and logic games, which help improve memory, concentration, problem-solving skills, and mental agility. National Puzzle Day also recognizes the joy of learning through play, promoting creativity and patience while offering a refreshing break from routine and screen-heavy lifestyles. Today is National Corn Chip Day. National Corn Chip Day is celebrated annually on January 29th to honor the crunchy, salty snack loved by many. Corn chips made from cornmeal that is fried or baked are a staple of casual gatherings and a versatile base for dishes like nachos. Their origins trace back to Mexican cooking traditions, and they gained popularity in the United States through innovative brands like Fritos in the 1930s. This day invites snack enthusiasts to enjoy corn chips in creative ways, whether paired with dips, salsas, or as part of elaborate recipes. It's a perfect excuse to indulge in this flavorful treat while appreciating its cultural and culinary significance. Today is National Karm- Karmudgeons Day. National Karmudgeons Day is observed every year on January 29 and is dedicated to celebrating the grumpy, cranky, and delightfully irritative side of human nature. Rather than criticizing bad moods, the day embraces individuality, humor, and honesty, reminding us that it's okay to have off days and strong opinions. It also playfully honors famous Carmudgeons in history and pop culture, encouraging people to laugh at life's little annoyances while accepting themselves and others just the way they are. Today is National Carnation Day. National Carnation Day is celebrated annually on January 29 to honor the carnation, a flower admired for its beauty, long-lasting freshness, and rich symbolism. Often associated with love, fascination, and distinction, carnations come in variety of colors, each carrying its own meaning, such as red for admiration, white for purity, and pink for gratitude. The day encourages people to appreciate this classic bloom, use it in floral arrangements, gift it to loved ones, and recognize its significance in cultural traditions and special occasions. Today is Free Thinkers Day. Free Thinkers Day, celebrated annually on January 29th, honors the birth anniversary of Thomas Paine, a revolutionary thinker and writer whose ideas helped shape modern democratic principles. Known for works like Common Sense and The Age of Reason, Paine championed individual liberty, reason, and social progress, encouraging people to challenge authority and think independently. This day promotes the values of critical thinking, open-mindedness, and intellectual freedom, inspiring individuals to question norms, explore new ideas, and advocate for justice and human rights. Free Thinkers Day is a tribute to the power of reason and the courage to stand by one's convictions. Today is Indian Newspaper Day. Indian Newspaper Day is observed every year on January 29 to commemorate the publications of Hickey's Bengal Gazette in 1780, the first printed newspaper in India. The day highlights the vital role of newspapers in strengthening democracy by informing citizens, shaping public opinion, and acting as a watchdog of society. It also honors the contributions of journalists and the print media in promoting awareness, accountability, and freedom of expression while preserving the rich legacy of India's history. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Thomas Paine, 29th January 1736 to 8th June 1809. Thomas Paine's major achievements lie in his powerful ideas and lasting influence rather than formal awards or titles. He was a key intellectual force behind American independence through his landmark pamphlet Common Sense 1776, read by nearly every patriot and instrumental in uniting public opinion against British rule. His American Crisis series sustained revolutionary model during the war. Paine's Enlightenment arguments for natural rights shaped political thought across America and Europe. His work Rights of Man 1791 became a foundational defense of the French Revolution and popular sovereignty, leading to his election to the French National Convention. Despite imprisonment during the Reign of Terror, he authored The Age of Reason, advancing reason, deism, and free thought. Through agrarian justice 1797, he introduced the pioneering idea of a guaranteed minimum income funded by land inheritance tax. Paine's writings influenced democratic movements on both sides of the Atlantic, securing his legacy as a revolutionary thinker, founding propagandist, and champion of human rights. Even though he received no formal awards in his lifetime, praise Edward Lear's achievements span literature, art, music, and cultural influence rather than formal awards. He popularized the limerick and established the genre of literary nonsense through the Book of Nonsense, 1846, and later works, including the enduring poem The Owl and the Pussycat. As an artist, he was one of the greatest ornithological illustrators of his time, the first to draw birds from life, and his work was so influential that the species Anodorhynchus lyri, Lear's musco, was named in his honor. He worked for the Zoological Society and the Earl of Derby and contributed to the works of John Gould. Lear was also a respected landscape painter and travel writer, producing acclaimed illustrated travel books on Italy, Greece, and Southern Europe. As a composer, he created 12 musical settings of Tennyson's poetry, the only ones Tennyson approved, and composed music for his own nonsense songs. His centenary was officially marked by Royal Mail stamps and a Royal Academy exhibition in 1988. while his bicentenary in 2012 was celebrated worldwide, confirming his lasting legacy as a pioneering writer, artist, and cultural icon. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Fritz Jakob Weber, 9th December 1868 to 29th January 1934. Fritz Jakob Weber, the German chemist renowned for revolutionizing modern agriculture and industry, is best known for developing the Haber-Bosch process, which enabled the large-scale synthesis of ammonia and transformed global food production. For this groundbreaking achievement, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1918, recognizing his pivotal contributions to chemistry and humanity. Weber also received major scientific honors such as the Liebig Medal 1905, the Bayer Memorial Medal 1914, and the Franklin Medal 1913 for his extensive research in physical chemistry and catalysis. He served as the founding director of the Kaiser Wilhelm Institute for Physical Chemistry and Electrochemistry, which became a leading center of scientific innovation. His academic reputation earned him membership in prestigious scientific academies across Europe, including the Prussian Academy of Sciences. Haber also made significant contributions to the understanding of combustion, electrochemistry, and gas reactions, publishing influential works that shaped early 20th century chemistry. Despite controversies surrounding aspects of his wartime role, his scientific legacy remains marked by innovations that profoundly impacted technology, agriculture, and industrial chemistry worldwide. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Roman Roland, 29th January 1866 to 30th December 1944. Romain Rolland was a French dramatist, novelist, essayist, and musicologist, celebrated for his humanist and pacifist ideals. He is best known for his monumental novel cycle Jean Christophe, which explores the life of a German musician and emphasizes universal human values. Roland was a passionate advocate for peace, social justice, and international understanding, actively opposing war during World War One. In recognition of his literary achievements and promotions of humanist ideals, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1915. He also received numerous honors from French and international cultural institutions for his writings, plays, and critical essays on music and literature. Roland corresponded with prominent figures such as Mahatma Gandhi, Albert Einstein, and Sigmund Freud, reflecting his intellectual influence across disciplines. His works often emphasized the spiritual and moral development of individuals within society. He contributed to French journals and cultural movements, shaping debates on ethics, art, and politics. Romain Laurent's commitment to peace and literature earned him enduring respect worldwide. He remains remembered as a towering literary and humanist figure whose writings continue to inspire moral reflection and cultural dialogue. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. William Claude Brokenfield, 29th January 1880 to 25th December 1946. William Claude Brokenfield, famously known as W.C. Fields, was an iconic American comedian, actor, juggler, and writer whose career spanned vaudeville, stage, and Hollywood films. Renowned for his distinctive comic persona characterized by sarcasm, wit, and misanthropic humor, Fields became one of the most memorable figures in early American cinema. He starred in classic films such as It's a Gift, My Little Chickadee, The Bank Dick, Never Give a Sucker on Even Break. Hills was also a talented juggler and performer, bringing physical comedy and timing to perfection. Though he never received major competitive awards, he earned widespread acclaim and enduring popularity for his contributions to comedy and fame. Fields influenced generations of comedians and writers with his satirical humor and clever dialogue. He was celebrated for his ability to blend humor with social commentary. His unique style continues to inspire stage and screen performers worldwide. Phil's legacy includes not only his films but also his impact on American comedy art. William Claude Brokenfield is remembered as a pioneer of comedy whose achievements shaped the entertainment industry. Today is birth anniversary of Swami Pranavananda, 29th January 1896 to 8th January 1941. Swami Pranavananda was a revered Indian spiritual leader, patriot, and social reformer who founded the Bharat Sevashram Sangha, a prominent socio-spiritual organization dedicated to selfless service. He strongly promoted the ideal of service to man as service to God, combining spirituality with practical nation building. Swami Pranavananda played an active role during India's freedom movement by inspiring youth with discipline, courage, and service-oriented ideals. Under his vision, the Sangha became deeply involved in disaster relief, healthcare, education, and welfare activities for pilgrims and the poor. Despite his short life, his organizational ability and spiritual leadership left a lasting impact. He did not receive any formal government awards during his lifetime. However, his contributions have been widely honored through the continued work and national presence of Bharat Sevashram Sangha. His legacy lives on through extensive humanitarian service across India. Swami Purnamananda is remembered as a symbol of patriotism, sacrifice, and compassionate service. Today is birth anniversary of Muhammad Abdul Salam, 29th January 1926 to 21st November 1996. Muhammad Abdul Salam was a world-renowned Pakistani theoretical physicist celebrated for his pioneering work in electroweak unification, which is a fundamental part of standard model of particle physics. He was the first Pakistani and first Muslim to receive the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1979, shared with Sheldon Glashow and Steven Weinberg for their contributions to the theory of wave and electromagnetic interactions. Salam made significant advances in quantum field theory, gauss theory, and supersymmetry, and he founded the International Center for Theoretical Physics in Trieste, Italy, to promote scientific research in developing countries. He was elected a Fellow of the Royal Society and honored with the Kalinga Prize for Science Popularization, the Sitar-e-Pakistan, and numerous other national and international awards recognizing his scientific excellence and educational advocacy. Salam also served on global scientific committee promoting collaborations and capacity building in physics. His research influenced generations of physicists, while his vision for science in developing nations transformed the global scientific community. Beyond his discoveries, Salam's legacy lies in fostering education, innovations, and international cooperation in science, making him an enduring symbol of intellectual brilliance and dedication. Today is death anniversary of Miss Sarola Grewal, 4th October 1927 to 29th January 2002. Sarola Grewal's achievements mark several historic firsts and major contributions to Indian public administration. She became the second woman officer of the Indian Administrative Service in 1952 and the first woman in India to be appointed Deputy Commissioner, serving as Shimla's first DC in 1956. She held key leadership roles, including Health Secretary of Punjab, where her tenure led the state to receive four national awards for excellence in family welfare programs. Grewal was awarded the prestigious British Council Scholarship to study social service in developing countries at the London School of Economics, focusing on health, education, and social welfare. She served as Secretary to the Prime Minister at WHO and UNICEF and later as Principal Secretary to Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi. Her distinguished career also included serving as Governor of Madhya Pradesh from 1989 to 1990. In her later years, she chaired the Tribune Trust, reflecting her continued influence in public life, making her a pioneering and highly respected figure in Indian governance. Overall, her life stands as a symbol of women's leadership, administrative excellence, and path-breaking service in post-independence India. Your daily dose of wisdom ends here, but the journey never stops. Thank you very much for your patience. Request for like, subscribe, and share.